Hi, I'm Peter Sloterdyk, and I am At the Moment. ProRata started as an answer to how is content used fairly and transparently in AI. I have started my career in agency and was able to cut my teeth on all sorts of industries and verticals in an agency context, which gave me a really amazing education that I don't know I could have ever gotten in school. I worked across financial services and alcoholic beverages and technology, durable goods, CPG, and everything in between, which then set me up for a really exciting career after that. From agency life, I was fortunate enough to join Grindr as their head of global marketing. I led the marketing organization there from 0 to 100. And the reason I put it that way is because I was able to hire 50 plus people and build a team from scratch from the beginning, which was really, really exciting. We took that business to exit when it sold. And after that, I went to Netflix. At Netflix, I was the head of original series marketing for the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Got to do some crazy things. I was at Netflix at a time when experimentation was the exciting opportunity. I took the entire Queer Eye cast to Australia, to Yass, Australia, which was a blast because of Jonathan's Yass Queen tagline. Then I had the chance to have a really great conversation with Bill Gross, the inventor of pay-per-click advertising. Idealab is a venture capital firm that has spun ProRata and Gist. And we had this great conversation that led to me joining as their chief marketing officer. And that's why I am here today. ProRata started as an answer to how is content used fairly and transparently in AI. You can think of it as Bill started in the pay-per-click space and moved on to the pay-per-use space in the context of AI. Alongside the necessity for content attribution, fair and transparent content attribution in AI conversational environments, we also then identified a huge opportunity for brand visibility inside of AI services. And what that looks like for us, we call that Gist, the Gist brand visibility suite of products. And what that looks like for us is a combination of paid and organic opportunities to ensure that your brand is not only favorably and measurably visible in AI, but that you have a little more control over when, how, where, and essentially how the consumer experiences your brand's content, your products, your vertical, and your category. On the Gist side of the house, when we're talking about our suite of visibility products, innovation feels like the only motivating factor that we've got, pushing us forward to continue to answer exactly what I was talking about before with the lack of language and the lack of information that we have right now. We're the ones seeking it. We are building these solutions so that all of our partners can test, can learn, and we can all start to build the truth together in the context of how brands and publishers are going to succeed in what is inevitably our new environment, not soon to go away. Decluttering is, I used to be the person that traveled with every cord and wire and charger and all of that jazz. I have to simplify. That's a necessary component of traveling more frequently for me. So I'm now like weirdly organized. The cords, and I have a little collapsible charger that does my watch and my AirPods and my phone, single cord situation, all of that jazz. I also do my very, very best to do a capsule wardrobe, something that anything and everything can go together so that I don't have to think too hard about what I'm going to pack or how I'm going to utilize it on the trip. And I'm so grateful my grandfather taught me early on in life to listen more than I speak. And I am not always great at acting on that advice, but it is the reason I have the career I do. I have a music degree. I went to school for music composition, vocal performance, and piano performance. And music's still a huge part of my life, but I didn't do a formal education in marketing, advertising, brand development, strategy, etc. So the only way that I have been successful in my career is by listening, by taking in the information and the intelligence of everyone around me. I'm very lucky to be able to say so, but I really don't know that I would ask Peter of 20 years ago to change anything.